Okay, it looks like we're live.
Yeah.
Going live. Now we're live. Good. Welcome, everyone. This is a Tuesday night DubLiHelp cashback hangout here tonight at DubLiHelp.com. We do these hangouts strictly for the shoppers. This is for the shopping side of DubLi. And tonight I have with me my regular co-host, Mr. Richard Beck. Richard, how are you doing, sir?
Doing great, sir.
Yeah. All right. We'll get, there we go. Get it now. So, is that me or you?
That must have been on your side.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I'll just, hopefully I'll get through this hangout tonight. I rebooted my machine here, and it's and for those of viewers that don't know, I've got 14-inch monitors, and all going all on one machine. And so my bandwidth, when I got Skype open on 5 different machines and different browsers and, rendering videos and all these other things we do, but I've shut down most everything. The problem is, if I don't reboot it, it may cause problems. Anyway, thank you, viewers, for checking in with us this Tuesday evening here Central Time, 7 o'clock here in the United States. We do these Google Hangouts, twice a week for our listeners around the world. We do them this time period, 7 p.m. Central Time here in the United States on Tuesday nights, and then 10 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Saturday mornings for questions and answer, a little more casual, time period. One of the things I always say at these hangouts that we do is to the right of this broadcast window, you'll see a blue banner, and that's a link to get your free DubLi cashback account. And as I mentioned earlier, these hangouts are designed strictly for the shopper. This is not to make money with DubLi or have it as a home-based business. This is strictly for the shopping experience. Tonight's topic, as we typically do on a Tuesday night, have special topics, is back-to-school specials. So between Richard and I, we've got some great insights and things to share with you viewers about, back to school wherever you are around the world, and how to earn your cash back and maximize your cash back experience with DubLi, utilizing the purchases you make online for your get back to school for your kids, college kids in my case, or what. So, and as we always do, well, let me finish my previous deal with the blue banner to the right. Just click that blue banner. It'll bring you to DubLi.com. There's a green box in the center of the screen. Just click that. Give me my free DubLi cashback account. We all start with free accounts, and then you can upgrade from there, which is what we recommend. But you just click that green box, enter in your first name and a password. No credit card, no IDs needed, and you're set up with your DubLi cashback account. You will have to verify an email address so DubLi knows you're a real person. DubLi will also put $10 US in your back office of your account for free just for signing up. I highly recommend doing that right now as we continue with this hangout for the next half hour. It'll only take you a couple minutes, and you'll be able to follow along with us. But most importantly, you'll be able to earn your cash back with DubLi.com. As we always do at the beginning of these hangouts, Richard, current events, anything you want to chat about as we let people get settled?
Well, I think, we've just got the election in focus right now, and we're going to be talking about that one, I'm sure, for the next 6-7 months at least. We've got... I love the fact that Mr. Trump's out there and speaking his mind and not buckling and under to donation dollars like most politicians. I think that's wonderful.
Yeah.
So keep up the good work. Make them honest, Donald. So I think
he's really galvanized a lot of people. And it's the timing. I've chatted about this before, and as old as we are, we've seen a lot of politicians come and go and independent third parties come and go. And I think the timing is really right for him. Not only is he in the right spot in his life, but it's the right time for America for someone like him. He's also in the right, race. It's not a third party candidate. He's on the Republican ticket, and, he should win it, as long as he doesn't screw up or something drastic happen. He should actually win the nomination without any issues. that alone will get him, obviously, well into the race. These debates that are coming up, we'll see how he goes there, but he'll be fine. He's the guy's real seasoned, and I think he'll choose some of these politicians up and spin them out, like they should. But America's just fed up with the nonsense. And I got to tell you this quick story. This is really, really funny. I was going to put it up here for the viewers, but I'm not going to do it. But I think you can go to YouTube and just go to YouTube.com and type in. I guess you would type in Iran nuke deal.
Okay.
Have you seen this video that's floating around? And I don't know if it's valid or not. I'm pretty sure it's valid. But it's the lead negotiator for the Iranian team. And he's being interviewed like on the Letterman show or something, or Tonight Show. And, and the sublines, under the subtext, because they're talking in Iranian or, what some language you don't understand. I don't understand it, but the sublines, are, in English so you can read them, right? And I got to tell you, I'm laughing my ass off because he's talking about how stupid the Americans are, in negotiating. And the guy, it's really addicting. It's so funny. It's how you've been in situations before where you're watching two people, and they're just they told each other some jokes or something, and they're laughing hysterically, and all they got to do is just look at each other and they start laughing again. That's what these guys are doing. So it's really kind of funny because you just start laughing along with them, and it's really, 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 it's sad in a way, but I got to tell you that video is passing around. Yeah, I'm sure it's gone way viral now, but it is a little humorous, and it's sickening, it's sad, but in another sense, it's humorous. And I don't even know if it's valid, but it is a good watch. So if it comes around, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
They know that Kerry, Mr. Frankenstein, I call him the Skull and Bones casket boy. I mean, they know he's a dimwit. I mean, even though he's married to a billionaire, he did well in the marriage. But as far as the rest of it goes, he's pretty back of what we say negotiation skills. Hillary didn't have any. Obama, he certainly doesn't have any. So
these guys are laughing so hard they're crying.
Oh, I bet. Well, with good reason. Even Trump said, they don't know how to negotiate. There's not one of them. They didn't even ask for the hostages,
And one of the guys says, and this is true, I know it's true, and he said before the ink was dry, they were calling for death to America before the ink was dry. And they were laughing about that, and it's sad in a way, but it's the truth. So it kind of resonates with you. But anyway, we'll move on. But somebody sent that to me. A buddy of mine sent that to me, and it was kind of made my day. But got onto it. Other than that, nothing too much special. Markets are going a little nuts, and oil's down. But the football season starts this weekend. But other than that, we get right into it. So tonight's topic again is back to school. I'll go ahead and start, then I'll hand it over to you, Richard. I just got a couple real quick things I want to talk about. My big issue here, and everyone knows this, that you've seen these hangouts before, and I encourage you, viewers to go to google.com or YouTube and DubLiHelp, and you'll see all of our previous hangouts we've done with the topics. And those of you that have watched them know that I'm a big proponent of Groupon. And I can tell you right now, I'm not going to do any screen shares tonight, but the Groupon has an unbelievable amount of back to school specials going on right now. And it's just loaded with 80% discounts, 60% discounts, anywhere from bulk buying of supplies to high dollar backpacks, to special devices, calculators some college students need, and high school, special classes need as well. And so I highly recommend starting with Groupon. Now from there, I recommend going to these bulk stores like Sam's or Costco, even Walmart, I guess, for that matter, where you can buy online and have them delivered to you. Soap.com is one of my favorites to buy from as well. And the good thing about all those stores is you can have it actually physically delivered to your doorstep, especially soap.com. And it's just, it's soap.com, but they got all the paper products and back to school products you could ever imagine. And you don't have to mess with standing in line at the counter, or fighting crowds or pushing a cart around for 2 days or finding a parking space or burning gas or any of this other stuff. Just order online and they'll deliver to your door within 3 days. And I highly recommend soap.com. BJ Wholesale is a good site as well. I like using that one as well. And then there's some special, office supplies, Staples, Office Max, and a few others are in the back office, the shopping mall as well. So, that's really my advice. And one of the things I'll close with, at least for my segment here, is that this is a great example and a great opportunity for you viewers, the ones that have not experienced or utilized your DubLi cashback, is to do it now for school supplies. And get into the rhythm of it. And as it becomes a routine and a lifestyle, basically, like it has for Richard and I, you'll get your $200, $300, $400 a month on your Visa debit card, in cash back, and your money will go that much further. And when you start doing things like buying haircuts, like I know I need, or gasoline, or set of tires, or getting your lawn cut, and getting cash back for all of it, which you can do all of that, Groupon, and just experience your maximize your cashback experience, with DubLi. And like I said, this buying school supplies is a great example and a great opportunity to begin the process of doing it if you haven't done it already. And if you have, take advantage of it even more, and instead of spending $200 on school supplies, just spend $150, and pocket the other 50. Go out and buy 3 bottles of wine or something, or have a dinner on DubLi. That's what I do. So anyway, it's all yours, Richard. What do you got?
Oh, well, I just went into the one of my favorite areas in the DubLi Mall is the coupons and promotions page. I just refreshed it there. Here we go. Alibris, or Alibris, some people call it, a book sale. They sell books. Yeah. So you can get a discount on books. And they do have pre-owned books and they have new books. So that's one option right there for back to school. Athleta for athletic clothes, and Banana Republic. Here's one that a lot of the kids will like to go to is Banana Republic's. Yeah, $50 free shipping on over 50. Nook. I mean, with Barnes & Noble, there's another way to save on college books in some ways.
You just brought up a great topic. I mean, I didn't even think about that, but school books. I mean, my kids spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars per semester on school books. And they'll be doing it on DubLi, I can assure you, this semester.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, that's a good way to save on books. There's Alibris and that other. Those are two great ones to pick up on initially. Here's one if you need a Lenovo. I just saw was on ThinkPads, 20% off.
Yeah.
Back to school case with that also. So that's really, it all adds up, folks. I mean, what you pocket. I mean, we always have Sears has great discounts and with the coupons within here, within DubLi. So I always encourage everybody to go. But this is one of the first places I run to. Okay. I always do. Well, there's your $100 off Super Bowl tickets. So, but that was one of the areas. I always check my DubLi Mall first. And now I just put in a search back to school sales, right?
Oh, wow.
Okay, what's one of the first ones up? Staples, 6.7 on the VIP. Okay, another one is JCPenney's, 7.8%. Kmart, 7.2%. But folks, I love to scroll down here and just look for different deals. And I think Kohl's is in there too, but Macy's 7.8%, Sears 7.3%, Target 7%, and Walmart always has a, is with DubLi, and I joined that shipping program for $50, and I can order a $2 item and have it here in 3 days. So I like that. The other side is right here, yeah, VIPs at Walmart. This does change once in a while, but it's 6.6%, and it's one of their best deals. Bass Pro Shops, not too much for school there, but it's good for entertainment. What you mentioned earlier, BJ, 6.6. Shoe buy, kids always need shoes, 13.2%. And here for the something a little more upscale, you got Ralph Lauren, 9.2, and DKNY, 8.6. So I mean, at least there's always an option in the DubLi Mall. And it's typical advertising. These sponsors have paid for this spot, so you want to take advantage of this, folks, because they're definitely putting out a better deal to get in the top placement at DubLi. So I mean, that's one thing I always look there, is because I know how advertising goes, and you have to spend more to get to the top, and that's why you can always recognize you're going to get a better deal, because they want to make sure that advertising dollar repays itself quicker. So I hope that kind of helped everybody tonight. It's kind of a quick overview. And I think we lost Mark here for a minute. And he'll probably be joining us back in a second. And let's just try to do another. Okay, here we are too. Is when we're talking books. And Academic Superstore, look at that, 7.3%. Of course, a lot of our students want music, so they can go to AMS Musical Store or Audible. They can also, at some of these at Audible, you can also get audio books, and the same thing at Nook. And I use those quite a bit myself. Let's see what else we have down here. Oops. Kind of jumped a little ahead of us, but the book outlet at 12.5%. Campus book rentals. Here we go for those in college, 10.6%. And I know if Mark was on here right now with his daughters in college, that really starts to help. That really adds up, is when you can get your course books at almost 11% savings. We got ebooks at 11%. So, that even beat out a Groupon at 8.4. And, we'll always tell you, we encourage you to shop at these places. And I always encourage everyone to go back into the DubLi Mall. If that's not one of your first place to start, I always encourage you to wind up there before you make your purchase. And here we go. Scholastic, the store, 9.9%. And then we have the World Bookstore at 12.5%. So, I'm glad you made it back. I know you dropped out for a second.
And my good machine here.
I know it, bud. No worries. I was just kind of going through some of these, and I wanted to show you one for your daughters. Is the college bookstore, campus book rentals, right here.
Yeah.
10.6, but here's your book rentals.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's huge. I remember, there weren't rentals. You could either buy a used book or you had to buy a new one. And, I remember those days. But now, with the rental side and save 10%, wow, that adds up.
Yeah, no kidding. So, and my girls will say, well, Dad, you can just send us the money, right?
Yeah.
Well, if I do it and it's $50 less, then Dad, you can just, put the $50 in my account, right?
Yeah.
Sure, honey, no problem. Why don't I just put $200?
Yeah. And you use great courses, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I've got a lot of that stuff behind me, actually. You know,
Yeah.
you can see some of the books, and I love their stuff there. That's, you know, my biggest issue is you got to, you know, make the time to go through the courses. But you know, they got some great courses. You know.
Yeah. I was going to say, we spend, you know, looking at different, you know, business situations. It usually ties us up, and you know, because we're on the internet, then the marketing side of it always really trying to figure out that new situation keeps us really busy on that. But those are some great opportunities for back to school. I hope we helped everybody tonight a little bit. You know, gave you an idea or two, or you know, that's something you can research and put to use.
You know, the key, Richard, like you say, is doing it, utilizing it, and getting it done, and you know, to maximize your cashback experience, you got to use it.
Yeah.
You know, and like we do, and once you start doing it, and you get in a routine, and just say, look, I'm not spending money, you know, unless I'm getting cash back with it. That's just it. You know, and you know, it may take an extra few minutes or something like that, but it you know, makes a difference of, you know, several $100s at the end of the month. It can go to kids, or, you know, buy 2 more bottles of Crown Royal or something, you know.
And being a creature of habit, you know, once you make it a habit, you know, then you just get used to doing it. I don't even think about the time ahead, you know, the research time. It's just creature of habit now, you know.
All right. Okay, well, we better sign off before I lose this here. But thank you, viewers, for checking in. Thank you, Richard, for the help tonight. And we'll be back Saturday morning at 10:30 with our questions and answer. And next week, let's see, what is it?
What's our subject?
Yeah, do you know what it is? I thought I saw it. Support updated it this week. It will be what, August 8th is Saturday, so it'll be August 11th. The topic for next Tuesday is going to be air travel.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got some good ones for that.
Doing very soon.
Yeah, I got some real good ones for that, because I'm a big guy, and when I travel, I know exactly where I'm going, and I got to tell you, I just took a trip. You know, I just took a trip, and I was gone for a little while. Yeah, and you're not going to believe what my parking at the airport, instead of like $47, or I was gone for like 5 days or something like that, it was like $9.
No kidding.
Oh yeah, it was ridiculous. It was crazy. I mean, it was a special deal, you know, which I found on DubLi. You know, plus I got my cash back, and when I calculated it all, I spent $9.
Oh,
you know, yeah, and yeah, it was pretty good. But anyway, we got
Atlanta, Hartsfield, Atlanta, out in the bus drive is $15 a day.
Oh yeah, and it's it just adds up, you know, and typically when I leave, I always put $100 bill or something, like, you know, for parking, you know, so when I get back,
exactly.
You know, so I lose my wallet or something, you know, I know I can always get my truck and stuff.
Always get out.
Yeah, but next week, a week from tonight is going to be air travel, and we will be back this coming Saturday for our questions and answer session 2. So thank you, viewers, for checking in with us tonight. Appreciate it. Sorry for the mix-up, you know, the bandwidth and stuff, but we got through it. And thank you, Richard, again too. Yeah, and don't forget, sign up for your cashback account to the right of this window if you're watching this at DubLiHelp.com. The blue banner will get you to DubLi cashback account. So thank you again, viewers, for checking in tonight. If you're watching this live or on replay, or even possibly listening to one of the radio stations we broadcast on the internet, thanks for taking the time to check in with us. And I encourage everyone to go to youtube.com or google.com and just type in DubLiHelp, and you'll get a list of all our old or previous hangouts with topics as well, and they'll help you out with that. So enjoy your DubLi cashback experience, everyone, and we'll see everyone this coming Saturday. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Richard.
Bye.
Take care.